Hey everybody, Mechanical Mystery back here. Today we are working with a Ultra headlight restoration kit. So semi-trucks headlights are both quite faded, so we're going to go ahead and try this kit on it. This kit number is 39195. It is by 3M Auto Premium. So got a couple of different sanding discs, some wipes and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and see if this works.
Throughout this process, you've got, I think it gives you 4 or 6 discs for each set that you do, each stage that you do. You basically split it between the 2 sides, so I think I use either 2 or 3 discs per side. It's going over the whole area. I think I used, the drill that I used had a slightly lower setting on it. You don't want to use you don't want to go too fast because you can start really melting some of the plastic basically. That's not what you're trying to do. You're just trying to take that top coat off. You're just doing nice even passes over the whole thing, wiping it off every once in a while. I also got down and did my the fog lights as well because they were just as bad. Make sure you wash your headlights too beforehand. Don't just have all the bugs and whatnot splattered all over it and then do this. You're gonna want to take that off first. You don't want to clog up your sanding disc with all that stuff. So you clean it off first and then get this all going. And then obviously I switch over to the other side here in a second, but you're just trying to get a nice even coat over the whole thing and wiping off the plastic that is coming off of the whole thing. Again, just nice, steady, even pressure over the whole area. Really trying to focus on where the headlights actually shine through. I was doing the side. You really don't need to do the sides because, well, headlights don't shine sideways really, so you don't have to do that. I was more or less trying to get an even covering over the whole thing. Primary focus was that low beam area, which is where the bubble's at. And it's a little bit tricky getting that bubble evenly coated just because it is rounded right there, so it's not a flat surface. So it takes a little bit more work trying to get an even coat over that, and then also just trying to hit that fog light as well. And then wiping it down every once in a while. And the last stage of this is you actually have a buffer pad and you use water, and you combination of that. I used a little squirt bottle as you see there and just squirting it down and then using the buffer and then constantly going back and forth with those 2 things as the last stage before using the wipes.
Alrighty, so we got to the last step here. We got the headlight clear coat. So it says here to go from top to bottom, overlapping about 25 to 50%. So, and it's very specific about not getting any of this on you. Do not unfold the cloth, and use the more, it said more coarse side, I think, but they look the same to me. So we're gonna go from the top all the way to the bottom. Top to the bottom. To the bottom. I could definitely smell very strong chemicals in this. It says if you get any of this on the paint to immediately wipe it off. Well, I touched it with my other glove. I didn't want to do that. And it says after you're done doing this, wait 5 to 15 minutes to do the second one. Now when you're says that, it says about humidity. The more humid your climate is, the longer you're going to need to wait. We have a very dry day today. Almost forgot to do it in here. Alrighty, well that's the first coat. We got our packet for the second one. We're going to let that sit for 10-15 minutes. Alright. Time for the second wipe down. So this is when you can actually, I think it says to do a little more touch-up. So if you missed a section, this is where you're going to try and make that up. Less concerned with the side of this. Do a little bit there. It smells like paint thinner. Okay. And using the other side. I did not expect these bottom ones to really come out any clearer. That's definitely really clear now. Well, that's all done. I will say, they look a lot better than what they did. Are they 100% clear? Not quite. This curve right here is really hard to work with the discs. The high beam area, really flat and easy to work on, but where the low beam is at, it's a little bit trickier getting up on that curve and getting all even. But I mean, I would say it is definitely better, definitely worth it. I definitely would use another one of these again to try and polish up your headlights. We'll see how it looks in a couple days. All right, everybody, well, a quick update on the truck headlights. So after, I'd say a couple months, the headlights still look pretty good, both sides. I'm impressed with it. Better than having to replace them. These headlights are not cheap. So if you've got a semi truck that has the big surface area like this that you want to get this kit for, I would recommend. Definitely it's cheaper. I don't know, less than 20 bucks I think for the kit on Amazon. I don't like to just review stuff and then not see what it's like after a while, and it's been a couple months and they still are very clear. I'd be curious to see what it's like if I was to do this again to it, if it would change it, make it start yellowing faster. These plastic headlights, it's just a matter of time before they start fading again. It's just part of being plastic, it breaks down. So we'll see how long it really lasts. I would recommend getting one of these kits, giving it a shot, and clean up the headlights. So that does it for this. Stay safe, take care, and I will see you all in the next video.